Hi, Leo. This is going to be your reading for the week. As always, keep in mind it's a general message. It might not resonate with everyone that watches. You look like you're going to have a pretty good week too, but I want to say this. Your higher self is really coming in to help you handle situations that are kind of triggering for you this week. And they are going to directly battle your shadow side. It is a week that your shadow side may be triggered, but I think that you have a lot of angelic support right now. I'm also hearing you, some of you need to hear, if something or someone triggers you this week, it's not your fault. You can't control everything that comes towards you. Okay, just continue to do what you have to do to stay in alignment with your core true self, which is your one true soul and your higher self. Because it looks like you have a lot to be proud of and a lot to be happy about, and you want to keep it going. On Mondays and Tuesdays, I'm going to be doing the daily reading along with your weekly reading. So here's your daily reading, Leo. The card of the day for you is the Nine of Swords for Monday the 19th. And the challenge or the catalyst is temperance. So some of you might have a difficult interaction with a Sagittarius, perhaps. This speaks mostly to anxiety, and the catalyst or the challenge is being calm, peaceful, and moderate. Someone around you may not give you the emotional reactions or responses that you want today. Temperance could be someone else, just sort of being calm, cool, and collected in your presence and kind of playing it cool. But because that person is hard to read, it might make you very nervous. This is also like emotional sobriety where, we have this anxiety coming out, and the challenge is, can I get my nervous system back down to the line of regulation when I'm triggered or when I'm in a stressful situation? Can I keep my cool? So this is a day to try to be calm, patient, moderate, temperate with yourself, sober, emotionally sober with yourself, but it might be difficult. You or perhaps a person you encounter will struggle to get to that even-keeled energy. You guys are usually pretty good with helping other people with anxiety. So if there is anxiety that you're witnessing or worry, or you're feeling that, the challenge will be to know that there is angelic support in your life, Leo. Okay, and to continue to be calm, peaceful, and moderate. Determine the purpose of what you do before you do it. Your mantra for today is, I am love and I am healthy. This is the catalyst or the challenge, though. I am healthy. I may not have always made the right choices, but I did my best. I have so much love to give, and everyone around me can feel it. Most people can feel your love. I am given a clean slate every single day to be the best version of me that I can be. I am forgiven. I am love. I think that maybe today, Leo, some guilt about something might get the better of you. And it's just a day, Monday today is a day to tell yourself, okay, look, I can't go back and change decisions that I made and things that happened in the past, but I have a clean slate and I want to do my best. And I want to be the best version of myself that I can be. I am love. And that's your weekly, like part of your weekly message, like your higher self is coming out saying, you can be the best version of you right now. Catalyst or challenge is healthy. I honor my body and am grateful for the work that it does for me. I nourish my body through self-care. I rest when I need to rest, and I eat nourishing meals when I need to eat, and I exercise when I need exercise. I am healthy. Moderation. Moderation in health is very important at this time. Take good care of yourself today, Leo. Okay, eat healthy food and rest when you need to. All right, that's your daily message. Let's get into the weekly message. So, sorry, you guys, I still have quite a bit of congestion left over from having COVID a few weeks ago. I've been fine for weeks, but every morning I wake up and I'm gross. I'm sorry. There is something that you need to let go this week, but a challenge or a problem is that there's something that you really want to say. You may be triggered by somebody else this week. Again, these themes, take them as they resonate for you. These are things that you may just witness around you. You yourself may not embody them or experience them. It's general, so keep that in mind. So there is something that needs to be let go of, but that might be difficult if someone, I love this card. Look at how she's bonking him in the head. Like, what are you doing here? It might be hard for you not to say something. Someone else may be an instigator around you, and it will challenge you to let something go. It is maybe time to come clean about something. I have exposure down here. You are being influenced by your own constellation right now, Leo did come out, and Venus. If you have a Venus in Leo, please marry me. I love a Venus in Leo. A Venus in Leo person will tattoo your name on their forehead, write you a romance novel, and then put that romance novel on Spotify. They shout it from the rooftops. I think you want to be loud and proud right now. You are ending your season with a bang this week. You will really believe in yourself. You will be focused on fulfilling your healthy ego. You want to be a good role model. You want to be a good leader. Heart of a lion, right? Be proud of yourself right now. Don't be afraid to be flamboyant. This may be a week that you're a bit indulgent with the Leo and Venus coming out. I love what this card says. The part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, valuables. Venus represents our relationship with the material plane. Everyone thinks it's only about love. It's not. It's about what you place value on and why. So it's a week to think about what you place value on and why. I think you do want it to be a bougie kind of week. Good week for love as well. But your catalyst or your challenge is Vesta, the goddess within your sacred spiritual quiet center and your quiet dignity. Vesta comes out when something is difficult, maybe, or you need to be calm, you need to be centered, you need to have a quiet dignity. I think you're thinking a lot about what you place value on and what you're proud of. But there is still some stuff around you. I'm hearing that a lot of you need to hear, I've worked really hard to get here. And let's just be happy with that. But keeping your cool and being calm and dignified and having that quiet spiritual center within may be a challenge this week. It's because your higher self is saying, hey, you've really got to overcome this week things that might trigger your shadow side to come out. So lean into your higher self. It's kind of a what would Jesus do kind of week. This week is calm. You're playing it safe. You're happily successful. And you're going with the status quo. Your higher self is leading you towards all of this. You could be doing some other stuff this week, but you're like, nope, I'm good. I'm feeling good this week. I'm just going to play it safe right now. The status quo is where I am in this cycle. And I'm like, well, this is good. But I think right now you kind of feel something coming on. And then in the near future, maybe I'm hearing by the end of the week, you may have an encounter with someone that's a struggle. There may be messages that you receive that you don't want to hear with the 8 of Wands and the 9 of Wands and the clarification deck. Make sure you're clear with anyone that's communicating with you, like how you feel about that. Watch if you're communicating with other people and they don't want to hear from you, honor that boundary, Leo. But I'm sort of sensing that people may communicate with you quite a bit this week, or someone will, and it's just a bit much. There might be some delays and challenges in communication. Let people's actions speak for themselves. So in the recent past, we did have Temperance. We had Temperance, the Sun, there you are, and the Emperor. Wow, that's all the fire sign energy right there. We have Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Interesting. So I think in the recent past, you did feel very calm. You did feel very collected. You did feel divinely guided. You did have, I feel like Temperance really represents that emotional sobriety where we are being led by the higher self. You were feeling really happy. And I think you felt really in charge with that Aries energy. Like, I am the captain of my ship and I say where it goes. Very logical, very structured, very practical. You like bossed up. Really proud of yourself, but very calm, happy, and subdued. And I'm like, well, that's awesome. And I feel like that's a wrap up of your season in a lot of ways. You might have had the presence of a strong masculine energy in your life. You were probably a little bit more playful. I see that recently you embodied the playful side of Leo, that fun, childlike, hedonistic, adorable side that makes me just in love with you people, but then also that really strong side. That side of you that's just like a rock. Leo is just a rock. You and the sign of Cancer, my God, you guys are just, you're rocks. I love it. I notice you guys have that in common. But this week, we've got the Page of Wands and then the Moon and the High Priestess. So trying to be open to exploration. Like, you had a lot of stability. You had a lot of peace. You had a lot to be happy about. Like, so many parts of the summer were really lovely for you and very calm. And I'm also hearing somewhat structured. And you're like, all right, I want to have some fun right now with this Page of Wands. I want to go on a little bit of a spiritual walkabout. The world is a really big place and I want to have a good time. But then with the Moon and the High Priestess, there was confusion, and there is some confusion, maybe even some sadness, and a need to be quiet and tap into your intuition. Because with the Moon and the High Priestess, it's like, I'll wait for people to come to me. I need to honor my mood today, and I'm feeling a little moody today, and I want to be, I want to pray, I want to meditate, I want to be quiet. But there's still this need to do something more. You may talk to a person that's like this. This may be another person in your life. And I was like, all right, well, what's this about? I clarified this. Here's Temperance again and the Ten of Cups. Some of you are with a Sagittarius. Maybe there's Sag in your family. Temperance and the Ten of Cups, but then the Four of Cups and the Seven of Swords. There's going to be a little bit of an ouch factor to what I'm about to say. But I'm a Libra, so I'm going to try to deliver the truth with a spoonful of sugar. Leo, is calm, peace, and happiness boring? Because this is, Spirit is protecting my family. There's calm, there's peace. But I can't stop thinking about something, and I feel like I kind of don't belong here. Now, this may be someone else that wants to come and talk to you. You could be the High Priestess here, and someone's like, I wonder what's going on with Leo. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could possibly be someone else that's in a relationship, but they can't stop thinking of you. But I asked Spirit, please only show me Leo, and then we'll address someone or something else in the environment. It's almost like a part of you just doesn't believe it. It's like, I'm happy, I'm calm. Are you feeling like a scapegoat maybe, or like you don't fit in, or you don't belong, or you don't deserve this? This could also be concerning a child or your own childhood. I don't have the Six of Cups, but I do have 10 of Cups with family. And so there's like this, for some of you, it's like there's been this status quo and playing it safe and being happy and successful. And for a few of you, again, take this as it resonates for you. This is a general reading. This is what came out. This really looks like I am a little bored. I'm bored. Yeah, calm, happy, peace. This isn't normal for me. I'm worried. I don't feel like I deserve that. I'm not sure how to interpret all of this. Also, somebody might have just played it very cool with you, and now you're like, oh gosh, I don't know what they meant by that. I don't know why they weren't more open and expressive with me. Remember, there is something you're just supposed to let go of. But it's almost like it's a little too calm and happy, and you look like you're worried that something might go wrong. And I am sensing like an unworthiness. And in the near future, there is going to be some kind of a trigger, because we have the Temperance here, which is the calmness, that emotional sobriety and feeling really together. And then as you're moving into the next week or two, it's like this almost feels too good and I'm worried, or I'm bored. For some of you, it's boredom. Your shadow side might be bored. Because in the near future, something will happen that may be triggering. We have the Devil, Capricorn, Strength. There you are. Good. And then the Seven of Wands. No. Okay, so you will face some kind of a test. You know, we've got midnight in the garden of good and evil here, where it's like, I'm calm, cool, and collected. I've got it together. My higher self is navigating my life. And then we've got the devil coming in, which is a trigger of some kind, an obsession, an addiction, a desire. I mean, these two are chained together, but not in a fun, kinky way. They don't look like they're enjoying themselves. And you will try to be strong in the face of this. It might be a lot of desire. But then the Seven of Wands, which is, whoa. So I clarified this. The Queen of Wands, the Lovers, the Three of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Okay, in the near future, there is going to be somewhat of a sexy encounter. You and another person that you're both very strong, independent people. You're both very fiery, passionate people. You may both be fire signs, but not necessarily. This could be a Gemini, and you could be the masculine or the feminine. You may feel as though spirit is bringing you towards a person, or a person may feel as though spirit is drawing you towards them and you're going to be around them. But apparently this is something that needs to be resisted. This looks like playing it safe, happy marriage. It's feeling really good, but that hot guy at work, not going to tell you what to do, but that's a choice, Leo, and you're going to have to live with that choice once you make it. But I think you're going to be strong in the face of this. I mean, if anybody can resist a sexy temptation, it's Leo. Because this is you. And I wanted to know specifically what the Seven of Wands was, which is back off. I also think that other people might be like, hey, Leo, do you want to work with this person? A lot of people might be talking about this, because I do have a gossip card over here, and you're like, yo, no, y'all need to get off my lawn. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I know what's going on here. Like, I know that this person or this situation is a temptation, and it's not easy for me. Okay, it's not easy for me, but no. Clarifying this is the Page of Pentacles, Justice. Some of you might be dealing with a Libra, and the Six of Cups. This may be about children. This may be about something about court, custody, because this is often like a summons of some kind, or a court document, or a legal document. That Page of Pentacles is holding maybe a document, but it could also be a message. Someone may be saying, hey, I want to make something right with you from the past. Some of you may see a memory of some kind that reminds you of something that's difficult, and you're like, no, I don't want to do this. And I was like, oh shit. And now I understand why the higher self and Vesta came out with you. Like, you've worked really hard to get to where you are, Leo. You're going to remain dignified in the face of all of this. I'm also hearing that there might just be some people around you that are kind of showing off, or you may see two people getting together. You may say, hey, be careful. This isn't good for you. Something like that could happen. And I was like, all right, well, that looks like a pretty big trigger. It looks like it's like you could do something you're not supposed to do, or get involved in something you're not supposed to, but you're not going to do that. You're going to continue to play it safe because you know what you place value on. But here's what's going on with someone around you. I pulled out my Oracle deck and the Hidden Truth Oracle deck. These could be things that you want to say to them, but I did ask Spirit, can you give Leo just a little bit of guidance? What does this person, what's their deal with Leo? And I'm jealous. Oh, that happens to you guys a lot. A lot of people get jealous of fire signs because you're confident and happy and enthusiastic. I apologize for you. I think that sucks, but someone is jealous of you. Also, they want revenge. I'm jealous. I want revenge. Gossip. I'm overwhelmed. Also, I want to feel that way again. I want you. I want to start over. I admire you. Yeah, they can't stand to hear what they're hearing about you. There is someone around you you may be getting some kind of attention or accolade or something you do have a happy success card. Maybe this hurts you. Maybe this is people around you that aren't good to you. They aren't nice to you. You might be being accused of something that you're not guilty of. You're like, I don't care what happened in the past. This is not what's happening now. But I feel like there's someone around you based on these cards that like they want you back, they want to start over, they admire you, but it's that they are overwhelmed by the gossip that they're hearing about you. It's triggering them. It's making them mad. It's like you're not allowed to be happy, move on from any bullshit that happened in your past life. It's like someone won't let you off the hook for something and they don't want you to be happy either. At the bottom of the deck, though, is karma is a bitch. Yeah. This person, maybe everybody in this scenario needs to see that like we're still all judging each other based on things that happened in the past, and people I'm hearing sorry, not sorry, but I'm not gonna, like, I'm hearing someone say that, like, yeah, karma's a bitch, sorry, not sorry, like, I'm not gonna change my opinion of you, and sorry, not sorry, like, I'm allowed to move on, play it safe, go by the status quo, be happy, be healthy. But I feel like someone around you is just like, maybe more than one person is reminding you of maybe a time in your life when you did not behave as admirably. And now they want to trigger you back into that. I just did a high vibe frequency reading about being scapegoated. Don't get yourself sucked into a scapegoat role that involves you behaving immorally and going against your own values. I do think you'll be tempted. Because it's like someone doesn't want to see you be the Emperor and Temperance and the Sun and the Ten of Cups. And I think it will get the better of you, because this Page of Wands with the Moon and the High Priestess, that could be you hearing gossip but not responding to it. Like, nope, I got nothing to say about all this. But I think that it makes you feel like shit. And I bet, no, like when this came out, I'm like, that's mean. I don't like that for you. I'm sorry, Leo. It's just one of those weeks to hold your head high and stiff upper lip. Do the right thing. You can do this. You're going to be tempted. It's like someone wants you to trip and fall and do something that you're not supposed to do. It's like someone wants you to cheat. Someone wants you to lose any kind of spiritual and emotional calm and sobriety. Yeah. Because here they are over here. They're the Sun. They might have Leo in their chart like you. And the Lovers is coming out. So Gemini and the Three of Pentacles. That's their action towards you. So the Sun, they want to be happy. They want to get attention. They want to have fun. They want to have choices in life. That's how they feel about you. But you might not be the only person they want to do this with, because the Lovers isn't the Ace of Cups. It's like they may think that the two of you are supposed to be together. Clarifying this is the Six of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Page of Cups. Well, first of all, I do think that this person is a bit attention seeking. The Sun can't help but get attention. It's like this giant star that makes Earth Earth. So like you, this person loves to share their happiness and enthusiasm with the world. They also may want to do something serious with you. They may want to be in a serious relationship with you with the Six of Wands and the Hierophant, but I'm hearing it's something more related to business. They may want you to acknowledge them in some way. They're feeling a little shy. They just want to talk. But you may have heard shitty things about them. Maybe they're making you feel jealous. And maybe you're feeling vengeful, but that's not typically your way. You have to push a Leo pretty far for them to want to be vengeful. You guys are not that kind of warrior in life. That's Aries, that's Scorpio, right? Mouthy Libra like me. You're like, no thanks, I hold down the fort. For the calm, compassionate people that aren't triggered to overreact. So I do think this is probably someone coming towards you. I'm not going to do an extended about this. I don't think we need it. You just need to know that there is someone around you that wants you to notice them, wants you to see them. But there's like, someone's overwhelmed by like all the things that they're hearing. They're feeling vengeful and jealous, but they're not showing it on the outside. I think you're trying to let somebody go. Yeah, they're saying, but I'm just curious. I don't make the best choices, but peer pressure. We have differing opinions. I'm willing to put the past in the past. Okay. It's just stuff about the past. Don't let this pull your focus at this time, Leo. Keep your higher self and Vesta activated. It's status quo and playing it safe this week, but it's also really happy success. Try not to be worried about these triggering things. It's just your shadow side being triggered by people around you. You've got this, Leo, okay? That's a pretty good status quo. I believe in you. All right, Leo, that's this week. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. Link to my website for private readings is down below. Like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. I love you guys. I'll see you next week.